What's up, y'all? It's a form of consciousness. Bring y'all another video. Now, today's video is gonna be a little bit different, y'all. All right, I'm gonna actually be showing y'all how to grow your own food. I hope y'all been taking care of yourself too, man. I hope y'all been doing whatever makes you happy. All right, because your happiness matters. You should never put nobody else before yourself. I don't care what nobody tells you. You matter. This is your kingdom. All right, make sure your kingdom is in the right place mentally, spiritually, and physically. Now, I've been growing my food for at least like a year, maybe a year and a half now. All right, because as soon as I started my spiritual awakening, that's when I picked up on the knowledge, and I learned from somebody that's close to me about how to grow my own food. All right, so this is by no means me trying to come on here and seem like I'm an expert at growing food, because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm still learning, but I do know what works, and I do know what you're not supposed to do, and it's really simple to grow your own food. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think that it's hard, and a lot of people think that it's rocket science, when it's really not, bro. All the secrets to growing your own food, all of the knowledge, all of the intelligence behind growing your own food is already within you. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do now is just tap into it. Make sure that you connected to it, and that's why I be telling y'all to get back out into nature. All right. So with that being said, bro, I ain't trying to come on here and preach to y'all, but I'm about to show y'all how to grow your own food. All right, for beginners, where to start. Simple. Now, first thing you're gonna need is some soil, of course. My soil of choice that I got from my local plant shop is Happy Frog. Now, you can really it doesn't really matter. You don't really have to get this particular brand of soil. All you really have to do is just make sure that you're getting like regular soil. Like I wouldn't recommend using like Cactus mix and stuff like that. You can mix it in there, but don't just use Cactus mix. Just make sure that you're getting regular soil. And if you want to use Cactus mix, which for all y'all that don't know, Cactus mix is like a mixture of soil that's easy to drain. You know what I'm saying? So that your plant won't get like root rot and all that stuff from sitting in moisture all day. But you can mix Cactus mix with this. But from my experience and what I've been doing over the last year or so is I just use regular potting mix, like regular soil. All right. So I have the soil. Then I have my seeds of choice. All right, because right now today's date is, I think today is either the September 5th or September 6th or something like that. So right now we're switching over into the fall season. All right. So you're gonna want to grow things that you know are gonna survive during these winter months. You can't grow certain things like watermelon and stuff like that and expect it to grow in the winter months. All right. So you want to make sure that you're growing the right things for that specific type of season. So what I'm gonna be growing is kale because I love kale, right? I got some lettuce here. I don't really know if I'm gonna plant the lettuce, but I got some lettuce. I got spinach. I love spinach. What else I got? I got some carrots too. Carrots are good for the fall. I don't really know if I'm gonna plant them, but we'll see. I got collard greens too, but I don't know if I'm gonna plant those either. But I do have cabbage, and I love cabbage, so I'm gonna make sure I plant those. All right. And as far as like the seeds go, I like to get my seeds from a plant shop. You know what I'm saying? Like you can literally get your seeds from Walmart, also. But if you're a beginner, you might have questions. You know what I'm saying? And the people in the garden center at Walmart, they might not be able to have the same depth of knowledge as somebody from a plant shop goes, because people in the plant shop, that's their job. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do, right? That's what they study. So I get my seeds from a plant shop. All right. Now, what I usually tend to start my seeds in is just regular little sippy cups. You know what I'm saying? Like cups that I use for my water machine. So the reason why I like using these is because these cups, they not only are they going to help trap moisture into your soil, but they're also going to help trap heat as well. It's going to attract heat, and it's going to retain moisture, right? And heat and moisture are two very important things when it comes to your seedlings, because seedlings, they have to go through a process called germination. Now, for all of my beginners out there, if you don't know what germination is, it's literally the process of the sprout, like the actual plant breaking away from the seed and growing up through the soil. All right. So, and the key things for that is moisture and heat. All right. So I usually use these cups right here to help with that. So, oh, and another thing, if you're gonna use cups like this, make sure that you're poking holes in the bottom, like simple holes. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna want your water to drain as well, because you don't want water just staying there and it might rot out your seed. It might kill the seed before it even starts. All right. So now that I got that out of the way, I'm gonna literally start putting soil into my cups and literally deciding what I'm about to show y'all on how to plant. All right, so now what y'all about to see me do is literally take this little screw, right? And I'm about to just poke holes around the bottom of my cup, you know what I'm saying? So that the soil can drain effectively. All right. All right, so in the end, as you can see, the holes in the cup look just like this. These are the type of drainage holes that you're gonna want at the bottom. Now, not only am I showing this to y'all because I want y'all to grow your own food, there's also, y'all seen me post videos about the food shortage. Y'all seen me post videos about this stuff. You know what I'm saying? They want to have the world controlled, and they don't want us to be independent. They don't want us to do this on our own, right? So that's why they don't teach us this in schools, right? They didn't teach us nothing about growing our own food growing up, all right? So this is me taking y'all back down the road to our roots, right? Taking y'all back down the roads to the things that our ancestors knew, to the things that our ancestors were doing, right? And this right here is just to give y'all a more organic feel, because a lot of people don't realize that a lot of the fruits and vegetables that we buy is GMO. It's not organic. You know what I'm saying? They spray chemicals on all our food. They do all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep us at a low vibration. Just to keep us poisoned, right? And they do all this shit for a profit. You know what I'm saying? And not only for a profit, but they do it to oppress the masses. All right? A lot of people don't really like to think about that stuff, because a lot of people think that it's a conspiracy theory. A lot of people think that none of this stuff is real, but I've seen it with my own two eyes, and I've seen it with my third eye. You know what I'm saying? I see what's going on. I see the BS. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I'm coming on here and showing y'all how to grow your own food. All right? I know this knowledge, so if I want to see a change in the world, I gotta share this back to my people. You know what I'm saying? I gotta share this back to all of my people that was pulled from their roots. You know what I'm saying? I got the knowledge, so I'm gonna use it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna sit on this knowledge and just growing my own food while my people out there absorbing and taking in all these poison and chemicals and metals that's used to keep them asleep, that's used to keep them from unlocking their DNA. I'm gonna share this back to y'all, bro. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. That's why y'all watching this video right now. It's divine. Everything is divine. Everything happens in divine order, bro. That's why I'm here during this timeline, all right? I'm a warrior. I'm a soldier. Spiritual warrior. So this right here is the end result as far as like putting holes in your cups. And now we're about to start putting soil in the cups and planting the seeds, all right? So now, as you can see, I got all of my soil inside of the cups, and I got my cups labeled for what I want to plant. And I want y'all to realize too, like this right here ain't really enough in my eyes, you know what I'm saying? But as a starting type of harvest, you know what I'm saying, it'll be good, because you all you want to make sure that you're doing is eating your own, you know what I'm saying, eating your own food, you know what I'm saying, supplying nutrients and food for yourself, you know what I'm saying, organic food that you know is only getting sun and water, all right? But as you can see, I got kale, I got lettuce, I got cabbage, some collards, and I got my spinach back there in the back, all right? Now what I'm about to do is I'm about to start putting the seed inside of the soil, and I'm gonna show y'all that as well, all right? All right, y'all, so these right here are lettuce seeds, and as you can see, they're really, really tiny, all right? So I'm about to show y'all how you wanna do this, okay? All right, y'all, so how you wanna do this is, what you're gonna do is take your finger, this finger, you know what I'm saying? And you're gonna press your finger down up in the soil at least a couple inches deep. All right. You don't want to go too deep, but you know you want to have it deep enough, you know, where the roots and everything can root itself to your soil. All right. So once you get it, you know, a couple inches deep, you're gonna take your seed and just drop it in there, right? And then once you do that, you're just gonna cover it back up, just like that. And you're gonna do that for all of your seeds, all right? All of your seeds. Alright, so now as y'all can see, I got all of my crops and everything lined up, and I'm about to give them some water now. Alright, so that right there is my girl Nala in the back, and then over there you can see my kale, which I had for like a year now. I've gotten like so much use out of that plant, bro, and I grew it just the same way as I'm about to show y'all how to do these. Alright, that black bag is the plant bag that I was telling y'all about earlier. So now what you want to do with these is, as you can see, I got like this bottle that I've been reusing, all right, and I just put holes in the top as well, and it's gonna have the same sprinkle effect. All right, all you want to do now is just water all of your stuff like thoroughly. All right, one thing to keep in mind too is you don't really have to go super crazy with the watering when you're first starting. All right, because these are just seedlings. They're just babies, all right? So you don't want to overwater them and just drown out your seed, but you want to make sure that you're thoroughly watering so that all of the water is going through the bottom. And how you know that you're doing a good job is like once it starts draining from the bottom, when you see it start dripping from the bottom, then you know that it's thoroughly watered, all right? So I'm just going to go through and water all of these. And for all y'all that's probably wondering where like all of my other crops and stuff like that, for all y'all that don't know, I moved, so I'm in a different location now. So all of the crops that for all y'all that do follow me on Instagram, I posted all of my stuff that I always grow on there. When I moved, all I did was I just took my kale, and which I still have, but like my lettuce, my spinach, my carrots, all of that stuff that I was growing in my old spot, I just went ahead and just finished them off, you know what I'm saying? Just went ahead and finished off my lettuce and all that, which is why y'all don't see anything else here except for my kale, all right? As y'all can see, all of my stuff is thoroughly watered, and now what you want to do is you're just going to let this stay outside. They're going to sprout whether they're inside or outside, all right? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave them outside and let them, now that I watered them, I'm going to let them absorb all this heat that's outside. And then what that's gonna do is gonna cause the seeds and let them know that it's time to start germinating so that they can sprout and come through the soil, all right, and get that good sun. So like I said, you could do this inside or outside, but just make sure if you're doing it inside that you have some type of light for it to receive. You know what I'm saying? You want to put it by like a window or something like that, where like it can start to generate heat and also get sun. All right. Now that's gonna be it for this part of this video. But once they start sprouting and everything, then I'll come back and give like an update and stuff like that. But whenever y'all see this video, it's gonna be like in one cut. So I'm gonna let these sprouts in then for like a couple of weeks, and then I'll let y'all know how it goes. All right, y'all, so it's literally been 4 days later since I recorded the first part of this video before they started sprouting. And as you can see, I got a little bit of some things that have already sprouted. You see I got some kale here. Some of my cabbage ones have sprouted. And my collard greens one have sprouted too. But as you can see, that right there is a little bit leggy. But I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. So back here you can see another kale, another cabbage. So overall, pretty much the kale and the collards and the cabbage have sprouted first. My spinach and lettuce, the spinach and lettuce, at least from what I've seen, usually take like a little minute to sprout. So they're usually like the last ones to sprout for me. But like I got like these grow lights that I got right here only because like I had to move them inside because it started raining a lot outside, and I didn't want like my seedlings to get like damaged. So I just moved them inside just to like help protect them from that rain. But for this leggy one right here, right? If you get a seedling that's leggy like that, what you could do is just like try to improve the light conditions and stuff like that, because that's usually what it's doing. It's just stretching because it's trying to get more light, right? So what's best for you to do with that is to try to like get it outside so that it can like get more light, and also to like give it like more natural conditions, because inside of my apartment it's not really natural because it's cooler in here, you know what I'm saying? When I'm not here, it's a little bit more hotter, but like if it was outside it would be getting like cooler temperatures. All right, whenever you plant it where you want to keep it at, like in like a plant bag or like a container that you really want it to like really grow in, then what you could do is just bury it deeper. You know what I'm saying? Like I could literally like probably like push the seedling itself down further into the soil, and then it'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? So even whenever you plant it, all you gotta do is just really like push it down. And that's just like for all y'all that gets leggy seedlings, you know what I'm saying? Because as you can see, they're starting to get taller and stretch and all that. But it's best to like put it in better condition so that it can get more firmer, because you want firmer plants that's able to like withstand like water and all that type of stuff. You don't want your plant leaning over. And when I'm talking about sun, I'm talking about like not like heavy sun, you know what I'm saying? Because the sun will burn your seedlings if you try to put them out in like direct sunlight. But like I said, for me, I'm growing these in like the fall season, you know what I'm saying? So like it's going in towards like the cooler months. So the sun is not really gonna be not gonna really be that hot, you know what I'm saying? So it's not gonna really scorch my seedlings. But if you're somebody that's watching this and you're growing something in like the summer, you don't really want to have your seedlings in direct sunlight, because it will burn your plants. All right. Now I'm actually about to like spray them with the this little water bottle I got, because I don't want to like pour direct sprout water onto them, because I don't want it to like, you know, like bend my seedlings. That's just me though, you know what I'm saying? But you could try like watering it closer to the soil and it probably wouldn't do it. But for me, I'm just gonna use the spray bottle because they're seedlings, they don't really need that much water anyway. And just so y'all know, I did replant my collards, like because they turned out so leggy and like they were like so like weak to the point that it was falling over. I did like take the ones that was leggy, that was like really leggy, like even leggier than this. I took those out and I ended up planting new seeds in, but I planted them in deeper than I already did, right? And as y'all can see, you got the base plant, right? And then you got that leaf, that little leaf right there. That's called the true leaf. All right, so that's what you're actually gonna be eating. That's where the actual vegetable itself comes from. Like just look at my spinach, you can see it better, right? You see that you got these long baby leaves, right? And then you got the true leaf. That's the true spinach right there. That's what you're gonna be eating. All right. Same thing with this collard green plant right here, right? You got the baby leaves, then you got the true leaf right there coming out of the side. That's what you're gonna be eating. All right, so as you can see that they're actually starting to mature now. So a lot of them have their true leaves coming in. This one right here, you can see the true leaf coming out a little bit right there. So I say that just to let y'all know, like sometimes all of your seeds are not gonna survive. That's why you see people plant lots and lots of seeds. That's because all of them are not gonna survive. It's just like, you know how like when dogs have like pups and stuff like that, right? Not all of the puppies are gonna survive. You might have a litter of like 8 to 9 pups, but like only like 6 survive. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So not all of your plants are gonna survive. And I'm just showing y'all that so that y'all won't get discouraged whenever y'all have a plant or something that dies. You will already know like what to expect. Alright, y'all, so this right here is an update of what I got going on right now. As you can see, they're really starting to mature now. Don't mind the droopiness of like the leaves and stuff like that. It's because they're getting sun. You know what I'm saying? The sun is makes them droopy like that, but they'll be fine later on today. But yeah, so this right here is what I got. This right here is what I got. You might be seeing less cups because these right here ended up not making it. So what I had to do was I had to replant them, which I already did. I did that yesterday. So these right here will all be good later on. But these right here is what I got that survived. The first plan. But yeah, bro. So with that being said, bro, I hope y'all enjoyed and learned something from this video. I love each and every last one of y'all, man. Make sure that you at least try to grow your own food, bro. Like, I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all might be thinking, like, this shit is, like, hard or it's not, or you don't have time for it, right? But it's time for you to get back to your roots, all right? I've been saying this. It's time for you to get back to your roots. You know what I'm saying? Your ancestors, no matter your race, no matter your color, no matter what you believe in, your ancestors did this type of stuff, bro. It's what they did. It's time for you to start being more independent and taking back control of what you put in your body. All right. So with that being said, bro, I love each and every last one of y'all. Continue to be great. Continue to be you because you are a star. And I'll catch y'all in the next video, bro. Peace.